Hello, hi, how are you today? I hope all is well with you. Today I'm here with a very new topic, psychology in everyday life, and the title is How to Effectively Learn and Remember. So let's start. One way that the findings of psychological research may be particularly helpful to you is in terms of improving your learning and study skills. Psychological research has provided a substantial amount of knowledge about the principles of learning and memory. The most important thing you can learn in college is how to better study, learn, and remember. These skills will help you throughout your life. As you learn new jobs and take on other responsibilities, there are substantial individual differences in learning and memory, such that some people learn faster than others. But even if it takes you longer to learn than you think it should, the extra time you put into studying is well worth the effort. And you can learn to learn. Learning to effectively study and to remember information is just like learning any other skill, such as playing a game or sports. To learn well, you need to be ready to learn. If you're not ready, you can't learn well. If you're tired, or you're fed up, or you're under stress, or even if you're abusing alcohol or drugs, try to keep a consistent routine of sleeping and eating. Eat moderately and nutritiously. And avoid drugs that can impair memory, particularly alcohol. There is no evidence that stimulants such as caffeine or amphetamines or any of the many memory-enhancing drugs on the market will help you learn. Memory supplements are usually more effective than drinking a can of sugar soda, which also releases glucose and thus improves memory slightly. Psychologists have studied the ways that best allow people to acquire new information, to retain it over time, and to retrieve information that has been stored in our memories. One important finding is that learning is an active process. To acquire information most effectively, you must actively manipulate it. One active approach is rehearsal, repeating the information that is to be learned over and over again. Although simple repetition does help us learn. Psychological research has found that we acquire information most effectively when we actively think about and elaborate on its meaning and relate the material to something else. When you study, try to elaborate by connecting the information to other things that you already know. If you want to remember the different schools of psychology, for instance, try to think about how each of the approaches different from the others. As you make the comparisons among the approaches, determine what is most important about each one and then relate it to the features of the other approaches. In an important study showing the effectiveness of elaborative encoding, found that students learn information best when they related it to aspects of themselves. This research suggests that imagining how the material relates to your own interests and goals will help you learn it. An approach known as methodology involves linking each of the pieces of information that you need to remember to places that you are familiar with. You might think about the house that you grew up in and the rooms in it. Then you could put the behaviorists in the bedroom, the structuralists in the living room, and the functionalists in the kitchen. Then when you need to remember the information, retrieve the material image of your house and should be able to see each of the people in each of the areas. One of the most fundamental principles of learning is known as the spacing effect. Both humans and animals more easily remember or learn material when they study the material in several shorter study periods over a longer period of time, rather than studying it just once for a long period of time. Cramming for an exam is an ineffective way to learn. It's no useful more. Okay, so psychologists have also found the performance is improved when people set difficult yet realistic goals for themselves. You can use this knowledge to help you learn. Set realistic goals for the time you're going to spend studying and what you are going to learn, and try to stick to those goals. Do a small amount every day, and by the end of the week you will have accomplished a lot. Our ability to adequately assess our own knowledge is known as metacognition. Research suggests that our metacognition may make us overconfident, leading us to believe that we have learned material even we have not. To counteract this problem, don't just go over your notes again and again. Instead, make a list of questions and then see if you can answer them. Study the information again and then test yourself again after a few minutes. If you made any mistakes, study again. Then wait for a half hour and test yourself again. Then test again after 1 day and after 2 days. Testing yourself by attempting to retrieve information is an active manner is better than simply studying the material, because it will help you determine if you really know it. Okay, inshallah, let's see what this topic is all about. So they say everyone can learn to learn better. Learning is an important skill, and following the previous mentioned guidelines will likely help you learn better. That was a wonderful topic, right? I hope it will be really useful for you in the future. And if you follow the guidelines, you'll be better able to learn and then remember it for a long time. Okay. I hope you liked it, and if you like my work, please subscribe my channel, and if you have any suggestion or question, you can write it in the comment. So in future I'll be again here with a new topic. Till then, take care. Bye. Thank you so very much for listening to me. Thank you. Bye.